anniversary.
Yeah.
All right. My partner, and because she moved in because of pregnancy and this, that, and the other, and it'd be easier because she'd be moving in anyway eventually with a baby and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So we're obviously one household. My mother then, my sister, my father then, another household. Went to the large back garden, 2 meters apart from each other, anyway, from each household, and had a lovely afternoon in the sun, in the garden. Had snacks, had this, that, and the other. Took our own drinks down, took our own this, that, and the other down, you know. And it was lovely, you know. Even though the circumstances are different, we didn't seem to have to moan about it, you know. It was like we still made it work.
Yeah.
And it's like those mutants out there at the minute moaning about everything that's going on. You're just thinking, like, WTF? you know? It's like, it's not hard to fucking follow, and you know, well, to be honest, it's just got to a point where I've just lost fucking care, really. Well, when I was setting up my telly, right, I'm happy to admit this, that when my mother came over to help me with the telly, I gave her a hug. It was the first hug in 10 weeks. None of us were showing symptoms.
No,
because it just got to that point where everybody seemed to breach COVID.
Yeah, nobody cares
I
anymore.
was like, well, guess what? Fuck it, I'm gonna give my mum a hug. It was like that.
Well, no, the ironic thing is, I went to my mate's to drop off a suit, and he says, I won't hug you because obviously it's COVID, but he was literally about 2 millimeters away from me. I'm thinking, well, what's the fucking difference?
Yeah, 2 millimeters. It's not. It's.
But the interesting thing is they say, oh yeah, we can't have sorry, we can't have what you call it, I forgot what the fuck it was now. Yeah, so you're talking about it all, and you're saying that you can't catch it if you're doing this, that, and the other, but it's like, you do realise that if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be on your feet anyway.
It's going to be in the supermarket.
It's everywhere, so
yeah.
It isn't just on your fucking bloody breath, because when you walking around, you are going to be breathing it in, and you're going to be picking it up. So it's the whole thing. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's play.
Yeah. But as I was going to say, because it was my grandparents' golden anniversary, went down there. We all social distance. Every time we needed to use their toilet, because we went down to their house anyway, so they didn't have to travel. Went down to their house, which is in walking distance. They had sanitizers out, Dettol out, so if we need to use their toilet, we go in there in the house, use it, Dettol everything that we touched. And this, that, and the other, and you know, we're just being responsible. You know, even though none of us showing symptoms, but we're just being sensible with it. You know, it's sort of, you know, washing our hands in a way, Detolling stuff that we touch. You know, is, you know, sort of keeping, because my grandfather's vulnerable anyway, so you know, so you want to do that, don't you, for their safety. You know, you don't want to be over there being like a dickhead and go, well, none of it's going to affect us, so fuck it. You know, you want to go over there and make sure that they're safe. You know, sanitize your hands, sanitize the toilet that you might touch, sanitize any door handles.
This is the interesting thing about all this sanitisation. You do realise that they're saying that it's the 99% that stops all germs on this business.
Yeah.
You do realise that we do actually need germs.
We do, yeah.
And the thing is, majority of people just instantly get or rub on this this 100% stuff to kill, which is fine. But the thing is, people are ending up getting all these germs or whatever.
This is how bad it got, right? I was in Sainsbury's with my partner, right? We just done the shop, right? And we were at a checkout, right? And I said, literally, I whispered to her, I went, fuck, I think I got a sneeze coming on. She went, oh my god, please don't. I said, well, one of the symptoms is not a sneeze. And she went, well, yeah, it's basically, it's just, you know, a dry cough, a fucking temperature, and this, that, and the other. But she said one of them is not a sneeze. I went, oh, there you are then. But I try to hold in as much as I can, but I can't hold a sneeze in, so
No.
I go, I chew into my, literally where my elbow is.
Yeah.
Like that. So I literally sneeze into my elbow. And then the woman, the cashier, then saved me, said, oh, seriously, do you want a sanitizer? I said, well, I didn't sneeze into my hands when I'm going to be bagging stuff up. But I said, fuck it, okay. You know, because I don't want to seem like a dick and go, well, yeah, fuck it, I'm not going to sanitize because that's not where I sneezed.
I sneezed, yeah.
Even though that's not one of the symptoms is sneezing. So it's it's just gone. You know, as long as you know what to look out for, be cautious. You know, it's like when I go Tesco shopping weekly. Well, before I go into the store, I sanitize my hand. I come out before I load stuff in the car. I sanitize my hand again.
The interesting thing with it all is people say, oh, well, what am I supposed to do about this, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, use your fucking common sense.
Yeah.
So if you're walking around outside and there's happened to be somebody walking by you, just look the other way. Turn your face the other way. Let's play. Let's play anyway. But yeah.
But as me you said, at the end of it, it's common sense.
Yeah.
You know, it's not fucking rocket science. We're not going out there trying to get PhDs out to fucking tag this thing. You know, at the end of the day, me and you were going there going, oh, I tell you what, we're gonna fucking use our nugget. You know, we're gonna use our brain to fucking figure this out. You know, it's like, you know, like, to be honest, right? I'm not gonna lie, right? I've actually quite enjoyed lockdown, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie, I've enjoyed the quiet roads, I've enjoyed the quiet people on the streets, I've enjoyed the quiet everything else. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't abused it, but in a way that I've sort of gone, I know that when things start to relieve a bit, it's going to go back to square one, and we're going to be in lockdown 2 again.
Exactly.
You know, it's, you know, I mean, look at fucking McDonald's. I mean, look at the queues they had, you know, for a fucking cheeseburger. You're like, what the fuck?
I know.
You know, even though I love a cheeseburger from McDonald's, I will not wait 3 fucking hours in a queue.
No, I don't understand the point of that. It's ridiculous.
You know, 3 hours in a queue. I'd rather go home, no offense, wash porn and wank. The fucking.
Well, when you get to the when you get to your to get your burger, it'll be stone cold anyway.
Yeah. You know, because they might take the order like fucking 20 minutes ago, but they're only on the fucking 10th car. Anyways, you know, it's a pile of bollocks. No, it's like no. But anyway, this is for the future of the human race. Anyway, when we're doing COVID, let's fucking play.
Just died again, Sam.
That's right, mate. I'm literally only one below.
I've got the same I've got the same death. I'm 5 for 9.
Yeah, I know.
When we both spawn, I can guarantee you one thing.
I do this. So I spawn at Charlie or Alpha?
I spawned in Charlie.
I spawned you fucker.
I need to play as engineer, and if I find a fucking spawn beacon I want to destroy it, I'm still after that damn thing.
I gotta say, it was good having my mate on tonight because this is literally the first time I spoke to him in 2 years.
Oh.
Properly in 2 years. I'm literally not gonna lie, it's literally 2 years. He literally moved out to Qatar as soon as I was moving into this house, and we've been friends since I was 5 years of age, and now I'm coming up to 28 this year.
Bloody hell, fire.
you know, we went to the same school together and stuff like that. So yeah, it is a little bit difficult, like, you know, losing sort of a friend to that. And you know, it's like, you know, every now and again we talk to each other, but you know, at the time he was like my best friend. You know, like he lived across the road from me and stuff like that. So it was tough, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought when he said he got a gaming PC, when I showed him my tally, I was like, oh, hang on. It's like, have you got Battlefield? And he was like, oh no. He goes, I can download it. So, all right, Kane, go on, then, go for it. Just to see what he's got.
Oh, we're doing shitty here.
Well, to be fair, it's not many tickets in this one, is it? I know we joined halfway through, but it's going to end quite soon.
Yes. I was hoping it'd be a bit longer than this.
Well, are you working tomorrow or?
No, but I've got to get up early to see my mum. So I can't really. That's what I say. This one will have to be my last one, I think.
Well, we'll see how it goes anyway. Because this is going to be my last one for the next 3 weeks, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, it's going to be 3 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, so I'm having a little Samantha tilt. Oh my god, double kill! Woohoo!
Where's my double kills?
Yeah, little Samantha tilt we're having.
Oh, could have got a kill.
So a little girl I'm having. Isn't that nice?
She'll be a Battlefield fan.
Huh?
She'll be a Battlefield fan.
Well, it's quite sad, really. I've already gone. I'm bringing it to motorbike racing.
God help her.
And sort of self-defense karate shit. Sort of self-defense karate shit, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But you know, I want a boy, but you know, it's like no one like I want the boy where I'm gonna drown the fucking female.
Don't. I was gonna say, don't say that to her.
Yeah.
I wanted a boy.
No, it's not gonna be any of that shit whatsoever. Not in a million years. No. As long as the child's healthy when she's born and this, that, and the other, then I'm gonna be happy either way. You know, I'm not gonna be that sort of fucking fascist and this, that, and the other. As long as it's healthy and that, you know, it's laughing at the end of the day. You know, to be honest, I've already bought the paint for the bedroom as well.
Blue.
Oh no. It's a very, very girly salmon pink.
Okie dokie.
And it's only going on the one back wall. Only the one wall. I had to argue against that, but it's literally only the one back wall. Because she wanted it on all 4 walls, and I was like, nope, that's gonna be too much. And she couldn't see it, and I said, no, generally that's gonna be too much.
Yeah.
You know, and to be fair, Dora, she likes the idea, so.
Well, she's got a TV to watch anyway.
Well, it's fucking cinema, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Are you looking forward to Teletubbies?
I am on that, yeah, on that little fucker I am. Oh, big fucker, yeah, I am.
You're gonna have to sort of understand what the hell they say soon.
Oh, I used to watch Teletubbies when I was a kid anyway, so. Tubby Toast.
I don't know, I never watched it.
Tubby Toast was the best. But yeah, you know, it's sort of like I had money in my pocket, and I wanted a new telly sort of last year. And I thought, fuck it, why not? I said, why not? Why at the minute? Why I still got the money until the little bugger is born? And you know, I thought, fuck it, I'm buying the telly.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, it's sort of like at the minute now. It's gonna be from now until, well, a lot longer probably until the baby's born. It's gonna be all on her in a way. So, you know, at the minute I'm buying, I want to buy the cot. I want to buy the little wardrobe for her, the baby changing station. I want to get all that sorted, and it seems like that's sort of where I'm going at the minute. But I thought my last blowout now for my own, for my own self. I thought, fuck it, again, new tally, fuck it. You know?
Yep. Yep.
You know, let's be honest, I got no wedding this year to fund. That's already gone down Pete Tong. And I thought, fuck it, no, it's just
in a weird way. I know it sounds a bit weird, but is it a blessing in disguise that you're not married now? If you know what I mean. I know you were. It's a pretty bad thing to talk about. Is a marriage that's not happening, but you wouldn't be.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It is in a way, because when all this started, I saw her true colours in a way. Regardless, anyway, this is the true colours I've seen of her since all this has started between us.
Yeah.
And so in a way that I thought, well, you know, I am going, you know, not to be married in a way, but however, I've got a beautiful daughter on the way. At the minute, I know it is too soon and a mistake, but however, you know, it's sort of, if it feels right, you do it in a way.
Yep.
Which is what I felt more than when I wanted to get married in a way, you know.
Exactly.
And she's fucked me over a lot more than what I could have done for her in a way as well, through solicitors and this, that and the other. So she's been out there to try and fuck me over, then I wanted just to keep the peace in a way with the dog, etc.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, you know, at the minute I feel the bigger man, and it feels like in a way that I see the true colours, and I'm happy. I'm absolutely ecstatic of where I am, you know. And you know, as long as the daughter is healthy, or the baby, because I know we had it done early for the gender reveal, but as long as everything's healthy and this, that and the other, then I'm happy, you know. I got nothing to scream or shout about, and you know, just as long as, you know, she's healthy, the mother's healthy,
that's all you can ask for, really.
I'm sort of in a good place as where I was to last year, and you know, and sort of me that I can
well, I'm recording, but I'm not going to sort of mention that bit, if you know what I mean. But
yeah.
is that a lot better, since I'm assuming it is? I'm assuming you've not gone there again.
Yeah, no, I'm much happier. Yeah. It's sort of given me. I know it sounds sick, but I didn't want it as a sort of excuse in a way, like what some people use.
Yeah.
You know, when it, you know, some people would use their child as going, oh, I'm here because of this, and I'm here because of that, and this, that, and the other. Well, it's like, no, because I got better towards the end of last year anyway, because I felt happier in a way. I
Yep.
know I felt sick, even though I went through a breakup, I went through other shit and this, that and the other, but in a way that mentally I felt, you know what, I feel happier. I feel like I don't give a shit and this, that and the other, but then when I thought I had someone there to sort of help me through it, but they bailed out on me, you know, through like literally like what I've got now, like the TV, the house, the bathroom, like the kitchen, you know, everything else I got in my house at the minute,
Yeah.
I cannot achieve without my job, right? So like literally, like everything I've put my life towards now is literally because of my job. Alright, you know, it might be like someone in your house going, I'm going to Aston Martin, and you go, well, yeah, guess what? They couldn't get that because I didn't have this job.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's sort of like that. You know, I literally went far and beyond to what I could be capable of, and mentally as well. You know, like mentally, I thought, well, at the end of the day, it's a job. You know. But however, like what I went through was absolutely traumatic, horrendous. It was absolutely to a point where it broke me, like literally to a point
Yeah.
where I'm not gonna lie, I thought I can't live like this for the next 28 years. You know, literally to a point where I was working for a job like more people were probably doing in World War II, where they kept going, being deployed. There's something there, they go, well, you might come back, but you might not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's that sort of mentality going, I'm going to a shift now. Let's say you're out my 6 out of 10 shifts, right? Where I've been deployed, and they kept going, well, we expect you to do this, we expect you to do that, we expect you to do this. But mentally, in my mind, I was going, I'm not really ready for it. I want more training, I want more of this, just to help me sort of relax, sort of help me sort of get accustomed to it. This is part of my job, sort of, you know, not me working up anxiety and this, that and the other,
Yeah.
and then going straight for it, you know? But it seemed like that, so I had a couple of battles fighting, you know? Fair enough. I know a lot of people would, you know, like when people say about men's mental health, I'm more than willing to talk about men's mental health. I'm sort of, I've been seen as an ambassador to that in the police force. I'm there working up sort of pamphlets and all that to them, where to get help from, and you know, when you start feeling stressed, it come above you, when you can't cope with stuff, you know, just talk about it, you know, even phone work, you know, like on 999, you know.
Yeah.
It's sort of, in a way, it opens up your mind a little bit, saying, you know, you're not alone. And after everything that happened last year, when I sort of lost my
Way.
you know,
Yeah.
so I moved out. I lost my partner. You know, due to circumstances. It was nothing violent related. It was just personal issues because I was trying to work, you know, above my own issues. You know, and it sort of works in like a positive way. I don't want to say that sounds bad, but
No, it does though. It
does. You know, because it sort of went. Well, it's not stuck by you after about 5 years, and she's left you now when you needed her the most, and she's left you. Then why should you stick by her in a way? You know.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm always grateful for that, because people in work were going to me, you know, do you really need her? If she's willing to leave you in that sort of way when you need her the most, and you stuck by her about all these years, even though she had a violent fucking ex-partner who would batter her and this, that and the other, but I had nothing, you know, I had nothing to do about that. You know, it's just the stories that she told me. You know, and you know, it's it is difficult. You know, and you know, it's to a point where do you go? Do I walk away? Do I stay by it? And sat near that, and well, I thought, well, no, I'm gonna stick by it because I know if I stick to the police job, if I stick to try and hold the house as much as I can up until the point, and this, that, and the other, then things will click into place, and it sort of has in a way. Even things may look dark at that time, there is a bright side at the end of it, you know?
Yeah.
Which is why, in a way, I respect myself a lot more because, you know, it's difficult. While saying that, it might be easy for some people to go, fuck it, I've had enough. I'm going, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it may be more difficult for them to go, well, no, I'm battling it out. I'm gonna see it through. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, you know, and yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm ranting, but I've been in that minefield where people might go, well, fuck it, you know, just pick yourself up and go for it. You know, it's not as simple as that. It's a point where you see yourself going, well, oh Christ, I don't know, you know, is all right. Like your viewers, for instance, right? You might see yourself now going, right, we're gonna attack Charlie now for Metro.
Yeah.
Right? But you know the consequences. You know that you're probably gonna die 20,000 times. You know, you're gonna have to push this amount of much, you gotta have this amount of help behind you, this, that and the other. But as long as you keep doing to what helps you.
Yeah, exactly.
You
persevere.
You will get there.
Yeah.
You know, that's the point I'm trying to make. You will get there. You will get that help. You will get that sort of help and support from your friends, family, bloody. You know, it could be absolutely anyway. It could be from your work colleagues. It could be from your bloody manager. You know.
Yeah. Exactly. Just keep persevering.
That's the point I'm trying to make. But yeah, I know what I've done is waffled on a bit. But as long as you keep going and sort of, you know, even when the dark times, as long as you can enjoy, I know it sounds sick, but as long as you can enjoy the dark times and sort of try and make light of it, you know, in a way, you battle about 50-60% of the battle. You know, it's that difficult. You know, it is tough. You know, like for people out there now with I know there's a big campaign made with men's mental health to everyone to speak up about it and this, that and the other. I spoke up about it. I'm more than happy to do it on YouTube. I'm more than happy to bloody vocal about it in the police force and this, that and the other. I mean, yeah, you know, it is fucking tough, you know, like any other job, you know. But at the end of the day, it's not like what I do is a normal job. Like what you do is not a normal job. What everyone else, you know, to everyone else, what's a normal job is totally different to what what next door neighbour's normal job is. You could be running a kebab, you know, a kebab shop, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, as long as you do what's right for you and what you do to support yourself, and as long as you let your employers know, then you got nothing to worry about. You know, in a way.
Yeah.
That's literally all I can say. You know, as long if they don't know, then they will never know. So as long as they know that what you're going through mentally, then they know then what sort of measures to put in place and what sort of support they can give you. And if you're feeling weak, I mean, bloody hell, don't, you know, it's the amount of times I finish work and I go on, fucking hell, I could go home now to fucking can of strongbow.
Yeah.
It's like no end of times. You know, you just had enough. You know, you just wanna go home, relax, but you don't want to go to that point where you want to go, I'm working just to survive, then I'm working to just to fucking live, you know?
Exactly.
You just want to go home in a way you go, right, I had a stressful day at work, I want to go home, I want to relax, I want to do what I want to do, and I'm going to switch off work. And if my boss comes to me tomorrow that I want to do this, I want to do that, they can fuck off. That's literally all you want to do. And you have every right in every job that you can do that. Even like fucking retail, bloody this, that and the other. That's exactly what you want to do. And I have total respect for anybody who just goes, you know what, I've had enough. Fuck it. I've had enough, I want a break, I want this, that and the other. You have total respect. You know, literally. You know, and it's, you know, it's sort of sad in a way that it's getting to that point that, you know, that we're all sort of figuring out that way at the minute, innit?
Yeah. I'm just watching this guy, he's got 12 kills in a row. Sorry about that. Literally, I don't even know how he managed to get it. There wasn't even...
What's his name?
Pimp I had. He basically got 12 kills in a row where he fired it, but there was only 6 of us there.
Yeah.
How's that work? But yeah,
I was going to say for Pro Channel, it's not a rant video.
No,
it's
it's not. And this, I'm recording, but I'm going to probably talk about my little bit afterwards when I finish recording. Because actually, fine now. Fuck it. I'll mention it in a bit. But
well, I just say, just mention it now. Fuck it. You know, it's not. As long as I'm not going to offend anyone, you might as well mention it because I went quite deep with my stuff and.
Well, the thing is,
I just give a shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I know.
I got to that point now where I don't give a shit.
I know, but a few years ago, well, my last night, I ended up going to a counsellor. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not ashamed to say a counsellor, and
I went to counsel as well. Yeah.
But it was because of the shit. I'm just throwing a fucking LNG next to me.
Because of LNG. I'm not joking. Sorry.
Sorry. So I went to her because I thought it was stress, but it wasn't. It was more anxiety, and I didn't know what that was. I thought that it was stress was the reason why I was feeling a bit weird when I was basically speaking to people. I was getting snappy about anything, literally anything, and so I thought it was stress. It turned out it was anxiety, and so I went to her, and it really helped me.
Yeah.
And it's funny because years ago, when you were talking to people about, I go to see it, because it's kind of stigmatized in the news, isn't it? It's like, oh, you speak to your counsellor, you speak to a bloody shrink. No, it's not a shrink. And it was actually very much needed. Because I ended up then learning or helping myself and learning new things to help me.
Like, sorry, I just got promoted. This. I just spawned and died. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, go on, carry on.
But yeah, so I went to see her, and it's weird because at first you turn up and you're like, you know, you think, oh, is it going to be the famous tell us what you're feeling routine, which it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It is. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
But then you.
But at the end of the day, they want to know exactly what you've gone through. They want to know your insides and out in a way to sort of help you go forward. Innit? That's the way that when I went to it is sort of why they asked those questions and why they did those things is sort of to go right. So this has happened X, Y, and Z. So why? You know, they go deep into it, and it will bring up emotion. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It will.
It will, and the weird thing is when you're discussing whatever. You feel kind of a bit weird, like saying, because I was like, oh well, there's nothing wrong with me. I can't speak about it. Blah 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 blah. And because I didn't know, I was like, oh well, what do I talk about? I talk about this, talk about that. But then eventually you start to open up about various things, and then you realise that what you're saying is probably actually going to help you. And then it's like, well, how can we help you on this one? So they help you think about things in a different light and stuff like that. Now, recently, and I would say probably in the last couple of about a year, I would say, I've been getting more and more anxiety again. So when the lockdown's finished, or whatever, I might end up going back again.
Yeah, which is to be honest, it's perfectly fine, because in a way you've been in a situation where no one else has, let's be honest, been in a way.
Exactly.
So it's perfectly fine, and like when I done my counselling, I admit now it's come to about 8 months, right? Through my job, that I had a lot of issues to get over anyway, so it took a lot longer than normal. But in a way, I got there through a standard amount of sessions and nothing more. And once I spoke about them and told them about my issues, so that was it. In a way, it was like we talk about them, we go a little bit deeper. If they want to talk about them deeper, they would ease it off them, and it would sort of be like at your pace, not what they want.
Exactly.
Sort of not what the information that they want, but it'd be the information that you're willing to give to them in a way, and which helped, because it made you sort of trust them as some sort of bizarrely a relative in a way. You could open up anything to them, and by the end of like my 6th week, because I had a session every week, it literally got to a point where I went, I'm not ready to disclose that, but I'll give them a little bit of information. If I ask more, I would say refer to my supervisor and this, that and the other, but they didn't, because I was quite comfortable to give them this information, and they are a great help. It's sort of in a way to your little vent, and I'm more than willing to do that anytime, more than willing.
But were your counsellor a special one that's dedicated to the police?
Yeah.
Mine wasn't. Mine was just ye local counsellor.
Yeah,
because
it was sorry to interrupt, but it was an ex-police officer one as well.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So,
well, ours was I'm gonna die here in a minute. Oh, there we go. That's the end of the round. I've recorded all that. I'm gonna release it. Is that alright?
Yeah, carry on. Yeah, don't give a shit. Yeah, carry on.
I'm gonna leave as well. But yeah, hours at work, they gave you like 6 sessions for free.
Yeah.
And then if you depending on what it was like, you then did whatever you wanted to do. I'm gonna leave there.